Welcome to Howard's Opinion, the podcast where we dive into the world of sports and give you our take on the latest news and updates. I'm your host, Howard, and I'm excited to share today's stories with you. We're kicking off today's show with a look at the world of golf, where Tyrrell Hatton is making waves at the LIV Golf Andalucía tournament. Hatton is currently leading the pack, with Thomas Detry hot on his heels after matching his score of 67 on Saturday. But it's not just these two who are making headlines. Spanish pair, Sergio Garcia and Jon Rahm, are also lurking in the background, waiting for their chance to strike. Garcia's 3-under-68 on Saturday was a masterclass in patience, with big saves on the 6th and 7th holes setting him up for a strong finish, and Rahm, well, he's just consistently good, with 3 birdies on the front 9 putting him in contention. But it's Dustin Johnson who stole the show with a stunning 7-under-64, including a hole-in-one on the 3rd hole. This guy is capable of amazing things when everything clicks. The team leaderboard is also heating up, with 4 aces GC storming to the top after a combined 11 under in the round. They're now in a commanding lead heading into Sunday, and it's going to take something special to catch them. As we head into the final day of the tournament, it's anyone's game. Will Hatton hold on to his lead, or will one of the chasing pack overtake him? We'll be keeping a close eye on the action and bringing you all the updates. We'll be right back with more fascinating sports news on Howard's Opinion. Speaking of goalkeepers, welcome back to Howard's Opinion. We've got a real treat for you today, folks, as we dive into the world of international soccer and the United States' quest for World Cup glory. Now I know what you're thinking. What's the biggest question mark surrounding this team? Well, my friends, it's the goalkeeping position, and more specifically, the battle between Matt Freese and Matt Turner. Now, Alexi Lalas, a man who knows a thing or two about soccer, has been vocal about his concerns regarding Freese's performance, and let me tell you, he's got some valid points. The second goal from Germany in their recent friendly was a perfect example of this. A deflection, yes, but still, a big-time goalkeeper would have found a way to make that save. And that's exactly what Lalas is saying. Freese is yet to make the save he shouldn't make. But it's not just about that one goal, folks. The blame for Kai Havertz's opening strike can also be placed on Freese's shoulders. He failed to take command of his penalty area, and that's a recipe for disaster when you're deploying a high defensive line. I mean, come on, if you're going to create a 10-15 yard space, your goalkeeper better be willing to come out and clean house. And that's just not what we saw from Freese. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but Howard, Matt Turner hasn't exactly been setting the world on fire either. And you're right, he hasn't. Despite a solid season with the New England Revolution, he struggled to build on his momentum from the 2022 World Cup. But here's the thing. The competition between Freese and Turner is still wide open, and that's what makes this so intriguing. Lalas expects Freese to start the United States World Cup opener against Paraguay, but he's also saying that Freese needs to step up his game. He needs to make those wow moments, those saves that leave you speechless, and until we see that, the jury's still out on whether he's the right man for the job. So, what do you think, folks? Should it be Freese or Turner between the pipes for the United States? Let us know your thoughts. Welcome back to Howard's Opinion. As we wrap up today's show, I want to bring you a thrilling update from the world of horse racing. In a historic moment, Golden Tempo has won the 58th running of the Belmont Stakes, making it a double victory after its win at the Kentucky Derby just 5 weeks ago. This achievement not only cements Golden Tempo's place in racing history, but also marks another milestone for its trainer, Cherie DeVoe, who became the first woman to train a Kentucky Derby winner, and now the second woman to achieve this feat at the Belmont Stakes. The race, held at Saratoga Racecourse, saw Golden Tempo with jockey Jose Ortiz aboard, charge down the stretch to claim victory in 2:3.49, holding off Commandment before the finish line, with favorite Renegade coming in third. This win is particularly significant as it comes while the traditional home of the Belmont Stakes, Belmont Park, is undergoing demolition and reconstruction, with plans for the race to return there next year. Cherie DeVoe's success story is an inspiration, especially given her connection to Saratoga Springs, where she was born and began her training career. Her achievements are paving the way for women in horse racing and beyond, showing that with dedication and talent, barriers can be broken. As we close this segment and the show today, it's clear that Golden Tempo and Cherie DeVoe have etched their names into history, reminding us of the power of perseverance and the unbridled joy of achieving greatness. Whether you're a fan of horse racing or just someone who appreciates a good underdog story, this victory has something for everyone. That's all for today's Howard's Opinion. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, keep your head in the game.